Warning, the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
You know, I think it's good for us. I think it's good for us to be nervous. I really do. I think we all need Jesus. I was raised Catholic for a little while, and then I wised up when I was about 7. And but since then, I was like, that discipline's probably pretty good for people. One of the things that gets me about people that are really into Jesus is that you're supposed to think that Jesus is going to return. But if he did, you'd never believe it. Right? Like, nobody believes new miracles. If someone came up to you and go, yo, dude, you got to meet my cousin. He was dead for 3 days, and he came back to life, and he hangs out with hookers, but he don't fuck them. He only gives them advice. Want me to give him your number? They'd be like, yeah, sounds like a good idea. I want to talk to him forever. Sounds totally legit. No, we only like old miracles. But I think there's a new miracle that we might have missed, and I'm going to tell you the story. There was a woman who was born in Africa. She had a birth defect. She was born without a vagina. Grew to be a full-grown woman. She had no other problems. Grew to be a full-grown woman, gave a guy a blowjob, and then got into a knife fight. The knife went through her stomach. The sperm hitched a ride on the blade and landed on her eggs. She got pregnant.
No.
9 months later, by cesarean section, they open her up like a sleeping bag and pull out a normal kid.
What?
That's a real fucking story. You're like, oh, the Fear Factor guy just makes shit up. Making stupid fucking jokes work. That's why they took our phones away, so we can't call him out on his bullshit.
Oh yeah, he locks the phones in.
No, I'm telling you a true story.
Oh my God.
No, don't yell. It's true. A woman without a vagina gave birth to a kid.
Huh.
Now, here's my question. Isn't that a miracle? That seems like a miracle. Like people that believe in Jesus, you're supposed to believe he's gonna come back. But if he's gonna come back, do you think he'd come back looking like Jesus? Wouldn't that be super obvious? We would see him coming. We'd see the robe and the beard, like, dude, that's Jesus, hold my hand. Kumbaya, kumbaya. Oh, hi, Jesus. We didn't even know you were coming. This is just what we do. Jesus would be like, I don't know. I think if Jesus is gonna return and find out what we've really been up to, he's gonna return as the miracle blowjob knife fight baby. And we never even see it coming because we're not looking for it. That kid's got to go to school. Other kids are going to ask questions, right? You remember what childhood was like. Kids are fucking brutal. Everybody's insecure, so they try to find someone more insecure than them and fuck with them. I had a good childhood, but it was weird. And it was weird because my parents split up when I was young, and then my mom lived with my stepdad for a few years before they got married, and we moved a lot. It wasn't bad, but it was, kids would ask questions like, hey man, is that your dad? No, it's my mom's boyfriend. Oh, so it's a dude who fucks your mom? Hey man, I'm 8. What about your parents? Dude, my parents have been married since high school. The first time my mom and dad ever had sex, my mom got pregnant with me. Bro. My dad cries a lot. He just cries. He'll just fall down and start crying. We ignore him now. No one cares. Step over him, pass the peas. We don't even give a shit. This poor fuck is just weeping on the ground. Life isn't a movie, man. I never saw that in a movie. Life's not a fucking movie, dude. Life is hard. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, life is hard, dude. It really is. It's fucking hard. What's your story, Matumbo? you know, same old story. Mom ain't got no vagina. Suck a dick,
God.
get stabbed. Here I am.
All right.
You know, could be worse. Hashtag blessed.
Oh my God.
From the humblest of beginnings. He'd be around us as we judged him. Change our ways. We should change our ways. First thing we're gonna do is stop doing this. Okay, you know what that is? That's a symbol of the cross where Jesus was murdered. We gotta stop doing this. Start doing this. Love and life. Love and life, brothers and sisters. Don't get mad at me. You knew why you came here. You get mad. We're a fucking hour in. If you're mad now, Jesus Christ. Your point of view is terrible. Yeah, that's how I make a living.
Got him.
I say fucked up shit you don't have the time to think up. That's all it is. Listen. It's violence against women. It's not funny. I don't know why you're laughing. You guys are assholes. Assholes. Especially in this day and age. Oh, dangerous time. Oh. My own mom said this to me. She goes, I just wish that Hillary Clinton was president because I think it's about time a woman does the most important job in the world. Okay. I'm like, yeah, but you already make all the people. Like, I'm not saying, ladies, that that's the only thing you can do. You make all the humans. That's a big fucking deal. There's 7 billion people on the planet. All of them came out of a woman's body. If babies came out of dudes' dicks, there'd be 6 of us. And abortion would be an app on your phone. Right? It would be snowing out. You'd pull your phone out. Fuck this kid. I'm not shoveling snow and breastfeeding. How about that, ladies? You make food with your tits. You know how goddamn crazy that is? You make the most nutritious baby food known to man with your tits while you're doing other shit. Because no one's giving you enough credit for it. Because so many of you can do it. That's the problem. Almost every woman can make people. That's the problem. If only one lady did it, one giant bitch that lived in the middle of the city, she had like huge clear abdomen with all our children floating around inside of it, and we'd bring her food and blessings. That's just as weird as a baby coming out of a person. We're just used to our weird. But if that was the way you did it, and someone just said, I'm making my own people, look. Like, ah! If people didn't come out of people and then they started, we would freak the fuck out. Like, what's next? No, the problem with the thing is, when childbirth, you have to be in the room to really understand it. It's not like a thing you could watch in a video and go, oh, I get it. You think you get it, but you never get to see the kid unless it's yours. No one lets you watch. Your friends never let you watch. Even my sister wouldn't let me watch. I go, what do you think, I'm gonna get horny and wanna fuck you? Come on! Let me see the kid! Wanna see my nephew? Nobody lets you in. Nobody. It's gotta be your kid. By then it's too late. Because you see the kid come out and you're like, oh, okay. And then you start thinking, how often is this happening? This is happening right now all over the world, but you don't get to see it. There's a website you can go to where you can see the actual numbers. You can see every time a baby is registered as being born, there's like a world population number, and that number's like this. It's just fucking spinning. It's not sustainable. It's not like, well, we gained a few people, we lost a few people. Keeping a healthy balance here on Earth. No, it's just people shooting loads into each other, just fucking eating food and coming at each other. Oh, you just don't see it. But if there was a place you could see it, like if there was a giant drive-through movie screen and there was every baby coming out of every vagina in real time, all over the world, you'd be like, it's a fucking invasion! You'd be like, oh my God, now I get it. The vagina is a portal to another dimension. It's like a well of souls, and they're coming through with pleasure and love and confusing us. And then they grow up and they do whatever the fuck they want. This is how culture gets shaped. From aliens from another dimension. Ladies, you do that. You make people. You make all the people. And you want to be president too, you fucking greedy bitches. Jesus Christ. What else you want?